Elvira. I shall have to call you Elvira, shan't I? Well, I can't very well go on calling you Mrs. Connor now, can I? That sounds so silly.
I don't see why.
I wish to be absolutely honest with you, Elvira.
Hold on to your hats, boys.
I admit, I did ask Madame Arcanti here with a view of giving you exercise. But if you were in my shoes, I think you would have done exactly the same thing, wouldn't you?
But I wouldn't have done it so obviously.
What did she say?
But she just smiled and nodded.
You really are sweet, Charles. I worship you.
Generous of you. Thank you, Elvira. I really would rather there were no misunderstandings between us.
That's very sensible, Ruth. I agree entirely.
I want, before we go any further, to ask you a frank question. Why did you really come here? Well, I can't see that you hope to achieve anything of it beyond the immediate joke of making Charles into some sort of astral bigamist.
Oh, but I came because the power of Charles's love tugged and tugged and tugged at me, didn't it, my sweet?
What did she say?
She said that she came because she wanted to see me again.
Oh, I think she's done that now, hasn't she?
We must not be inhospitable, Ruth.
Well, I have no wish to be inhospitable. I should just like to know how long you would take to stay here, Elvira.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. Isn't that horrible?
She says she doesn't know.
Well, surely that's a little inconsiderate.
Oh, didn't that old spiritualist have any constructive ideas on how to get rid of me?
What did Madame Arcanti say?
Well, she said there was nothing that she could do at all.
Hooray!
Ruth, don't be upset, dear. This is a very unique situation. I see no reason why we can't have a great deal of fun out of the whole thing.
Oh, I'm Charles, are you out of your mind?
I thought I was at first, but I must admit that I'm beginning to enjoy myself.
Charles! Charles!
Oh, she's off again.
You mustn't be so callous, Elvira.
Well, I'm sure she said something insulting, hasn't she?
No, darling, she said nothing of the sort.
Now, look here, Elvira.
She's by the window.
Why the hell can't she stay in one place?
Took her again, Charles. I can't see why I married her.
Please watch your mouth, dear. You'll only cause more problems.
Who is that dear addressed to? Her or me?
Both of you.
Oh, this is intolerable.
Dear, you can understand.
No, I have done my level best to control myself all through yesterday evening, and I'm not going to do it anymore. The strain is too much. She has the advantage of being able to say whatever she pleases without me being able to hear her. But she can hear me all right, can't she? Without any mortified interpreting.
Mortified interpreting? I don't know what you mean.
I know.
No, you know, Charles. You haven't told me once what she's really said. You put it down.
Or if anybody else
Judge by her
Yeah,
craft,
it's
she's the
just-
kind of person who uses the most unpleasant
And-
language.
You don't talk like that.
I need polite conversation all through dinner and breakfast and lunch today, and I'm not going to do it anymore. It's been a nightmare. And I don't like it very much, and I never have to. What's wrong is I'm sure that I never would have, dead or alive. So I am going to my room. I could have liked her. I could have liked her if she had shown the slightest sign of good manners, the slightest sign of breeding. But she didn't. She just wants to make mischief between us and have little jokes about me between you and her. And guess what? I'm not going to put up with it anymore. I'm going to bed. And you will bring my dinner to me on the train. And I want you to have the time of your life here, joking and gossiping with each other. And first thing in the morning, I am going up to London and I'm going to research with the Researcher Psychical Society. And then, if they feel it, I shall go to the Archbishop of Canterbury. That's right.
Ruth!
Oh, let her go. She'll calm down later on.
I don't know what's gotten into her. She's usually so affable.
No, she's not. Not really. Her mouth gives her away, Charles. It's a hard mouth.
Her mouth's got nothing to do with it. And I resent you talking about Ruth as though she were a horse.
Do you love her?
Of course I do.
As much as you loved me?
Don't be ridiculous. It's entirely different.
Oh, that's good. It never could be the same, could it?
You always behave very badly, Elvira.
Oh, Charles.
It pains me that your sojourn in the other world hasn't improved you the least.
Oh, go on, Charles. I love it when you pretend to be cross with me.
I'm going up to talk to Ruth now.
I can't be custard.
But don't be idiotic. We must be a little nice and sympathetic.
I I don't see why. If she says that I'm being so disagreeable, I'll just let her get on with it.
You were always very disgraceful, Elvira. We must make allowances for Ruth. I'm wanting to go up and talk to Ruth as long as that's okay with you.
I suppose. But all I want is to be with you, darling.
Well, you are with me.
No, I mean alone. And you go upstairs and you small her over. She'll come flouncing down again, and our quiet night will be spoiled.
Well, you are encouragingly selfish, Elvira.
It's only natural for me to want to spend some time alone with you. And I haven't seen you for 7 years. But if you really think it's your duty, I'll let you go out for a little while.
Well, of course it is.
Then I don't mind.
You are disgraceful, Elvira.
You won't be gone long, will you, darling?
I'll probably just for dinner while I'm upstairs.
You don't have to dress for me.
I always dress for dinner.
What are you going to have? I should love to watch you eat something so delicious.
Be a good girl now, and you can play on the grammar book.
Thank you, Charles. Always. Oh, Edith, I swear you're so insufferable.
Does it surely sounds appealing?
It's so boring.
No, I sympathize with you, really, Angie. It's been quite the chapter of accidents, hasn't it?
It certainly has.
That happens sometimes, you know. Everything wrong seems to happen all at once, just as though some evil forces were involved. I remember once not long ago, George and I went away on a fortnight's holiday, not long after we were married, and we were dogged by bad luck from beginning to end. The weather was vile. George sprained his ankle, and I got sick and had to stay in bed for 2 days. And to crown everything, the lamp fell over in the sitting room set fire to the trees George had become hyperplasia of the abdominal glands.
How dreadful.
I mean, he had to read the whole thing all over again, every single word.
Are you sure you would like a sherry or a cocktail or anything?
No, thank you. Really not. George will be down in a moment. You've got to go like lightning. We're supposed to be doing months at 7, and it's nearly that now.
Yes. I think I'll have some sherry. I feel I'll need it.
Oh, try not to worry about your husband's arm, Mrs. Conklin. I'm sure it's only a sprain.
It's not his arm I'm worried about.
Oh, I'm sure Edith will be up and again in just a few days.
Well, my cook gave notice this morning.
Well, really? Servants are awful, aren't they? Not a shred of gratitude. At the first sign of trouble, they run out on you like the rats in a sinking ship.
I feel that your simile is not entirely fortunate, Mrs. Bradman.
Oh, I didn't mean that, Mrs. Carmine.
Nothing to worry about, Mrs. Carmine. It's only a slight scrape.
Oh, I'm so relieved.
Made a great deal of a fuss when I examined him. Not much worse patients than women, you know. Particularly high-strung men like your husband.
Oh, is he high-strung, do you think?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I wanted to talk to you about that. I think he's been overworking.
Overworking?
Yes, he's in a rather nervous condition. Nothing serious, you understand.
What makes you think so?
Oh, I know symptoms. Of course, the shock of this fall might have something to do with it. But I certainly should advise a complete rest for a couple of weeks.
You mean he ought to go away?
I do. In cases like that, a change of atmosphere can help the noise.
What symptoms did you notice?
Though nothing would be unduly alarmed about. A slight error of strain, inability to focus his eyes on the person he's talking to, a few rather marked references in his conversation.
Can you remember any examples?
Oh, he suddenly shouted, "What are you doing in the bathroom?" And then a little later, while I was writing a prescription, he suddenly said, "For God's sake, behave yourself."
How extraordinary.
He obviously goes on like that, especially when he's immersed in writing a book.
I'm not the least terrified, really, but I do think that a rest and change would be a bad.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bradman. Would you like any sherry?
Oh, no, thank you. We really must be off.
I was more eating.
Well, she'll be all right in a few days. She's still recovering from the concussion.
It's funny, isn't it, that on the same day both your husband and your husband fall.
Yes, if that sort of thing amuses you.
Come along, my dear. You're talking too much as usual.
Your fault, George. Good night, Mrs. Carmine.
Good night.
I'll look at both patients sometime tomorrow morning.
Thank you, Dr. Bradman.
Oh, well, how does it feel?
All right.
It's only a slight strain, you know.
Is this damn spoon really essential?
It's a wise precaution, yes. It'll prevent you from using your left hand except when it's really necessary.
I plan on driving the folks home this evening.
It would be much better if you did.
It's quite convenient.
But you could perfectly easily wait until tomorrow. Oh, Charles, I cannot stand another dreary night at home. I've been sitting maybe for 7 years.
Let me be the first to congratulate you.
Oh,
Well,
Charles, try to be sensible, I implore you.
Sorry, I forgot.
you can drive as long as you promise to drive slowly and carefully. Your gear changes on the ground, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, use your left hand as little as possible.
All right.
You'd much better stay home.
Couldn't you drive?
There's lots to do in the house, and there's Edith to attend to.
I'll leave you two to fight it out amongst yourselves, but if you do insist on going, easily does it. The roads are very slippery anyhow. Come along, Violet.
Goodbye again. Good night, Mr. Carmine.
Good night.
Oh, you really are infuriating, Elvira. Surely you could have waited another night to go to the movies. It's so bad like a schoolgirl. You're old enough to know better.
What?
I was talking to Elvira.
She's here.
Well, she was a moment ago. She threw a rose at me.
She's been very high-spirited all day. I remember this mood of old, usually when she was up to something.
You're sure she isn't here?
Yeah, quite sure.
I want to talk to you.
God,
No, I must. I must.
you behaved very well the last few days. You're not going to be in some causing more scenes, are you?
Charles, I resent that air of patronage. I behaved myself, as you put it, because there was nothing else to do. But I think it only fair to warn you that I make no guarantees for the future. My patience is being stretched to its uttermost.
Look, this has been just as difficult for Elvira as it has you, if not more so. The poor thing comes over to the other side all trustingly, and what has she been met with? Nothing but hostility and brawling.
What did she expect?
Surely even an ectoplasmic manifestation has the right to a little of the milk of human kindness.
Oh, milk of human fiddlesticks.
That just doesn't make sense, dear.
Elvira is about as trusting as a puff-apple.
You are frantic from sheer unyielding rant.
A great deal more dangerous into the bargain.
Dangerous? How could a poor, lonely, wistful little spirit like Elvira be dangerous?
Quite easily, and she is. She's beginning to show her hand.
In what way? How do you mean?
Well,
Jealousy can cause the most curious delusions.
Charles, I'm doing everything I can not to lose my temper with you, but I must say, you are pushing me to my limits.
I don't see what it is that Elvira has done.
She has a purpose, Charles, and if you can't see it, then you're more ignorant than I thought of you.
What purpose could she have besides wanting to see me again? She's always so attached to me, the poor child.
And her purpose is perfectly obvious, and it's to get you to herself forever.
How could she do that?
By killing you off.
Killing me off? You're mad.
No, I'm not. It's true. Why do you think that Edith fell down the stairs and nearly cracked your skull?
What does Edith have to do with it?
Because the whole top of the stair was covered in action grease. Cook discovered it this morning.
Ruth, you're making this up.
No, I'm not. I swear I'm not. Why do you suppose that when you were outside lopping off that dead branch from the pear tree that the ladder broke through? Because it had nearly been sawn through on both sides. Don't you see?
Why would she want to kill me? I can understand her wanting to kill you, but why me?
Because if she got rid of you, she would have you to herself on a damn astral plane. She's probably making some sort of spiritual remarriage for you. I wouldn't put anything past her.
Ruth.
Charles, don't you see?
No, I don't, not really.
But, Charles, she wants you to herself forever.
Well, what are we to do?
Well, we're to act as though nothing happened. Just behave perfectly normally. I'm going to Madame Arcot. I don't care how cross she is with us. She's got to help us. And even if she doesn't know a way to get rid of Elvira, she has to know some form of, I don't know, ritual to make her helpless. Okay, I'll be just an hour more. Tell Elvira I've got to see the picture.
This is appalling.
Charles, forget that. Remember, don't give yourself away by so much as a blink of an eye.
Oh, look out!
What?
I was really saying it's a nice lookout.
Oh, what's a nice lookout?
Oh, the weather. The glass is going down and down. Positively look up.
Why is it that I find it so peculiar that you and Ruth have nothing more interesting to talk about other than the weather?
I'm not going to stand for this anymore. I'm really not.
Ruth, dear.
Where is Elvira at the moment? All right. Elvira, I would like to tell you exactly what Charles and I were talking about. It wasn't the weather, as you so rudely suspected. I was trying to persuade Pete not to take you into Folkestone this evening. It's about for his arm, and you could perfectly easily wait. So, Charles is not going to listen to me in anything I like for him. So, I just leave you all as it is. I hope you enjoy your evening.
No, Charles. You would be asleep to her.
No, Ruth is not to be tortured any more than we.
No, she's a woman of sterling character. It's a pity that she's so ungiving.
I told you I don't like to discuss Ruth with you. It makes me uncomfortable.
That's fine. I won't talk about her anymore. Are you ready to go?
Go where?
To Folkestone, of course.
I'd like to have a glass of sherry first.
I don't believe you want to take me at all.
Oh, of course I do. But I do think it'd be more sensible to go tomorrow or another day. It's a filthy night.
How familiar this is.
In what way familiar?
Oh, back whenever we were married, all I had to do was suggest something before you just immediately edged me off.
I'm not hedging you off. I was merely saying that it's a filthy night out.
That's fine. We can stay home and have another cozy, intimate evening at home with Ruth stowing away in that hideous table center.
She's well aware that the table center is hideous. It happens to be a gift, but the love.
You don't have to defend her taste to me, darling. It's thoroughly artsy-craftsy and you know it.
It is not artsy crafts.
I mean, look at those curtains. And look at that hideous table shop.
That happens to be a gift from Lady McKinley from Burma.
It's obviously from Birmingham.
You always be a very bad one, Vera.
Charles, don't be so elderly and grand with me. Come on, let's go, please.
Not until I've had my sherry first.
Oh, you're tiresome.
Besides, the car will be back for a half hour at least.
What do you mean?
Well, Ruth is taking the car to go and see the vicar. What? What have you got in such a state for?
You need to go stop her, Charles. Stop her immediately.
What do you mean? Why?
Go and stop her, Charles. You need to stop her now. Go, stop her.
Why can't she? Drove up a few moments ago. I heard her pull away.
Oh, no.
Elvira, what's wrong?
Wrong. Oh, darling, nothing's wrong.
What have you done?
Son, I haven't done anything.
Elvira, you're lying.
I'm not lying. What is there to lie about?
Oh my God. The car!
Oh, Charles, don't look at me that way. I didn't do anything, I swear.
You drove into the car. Ruth was right. You are trying to kill me.
No, Charles, no.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Answer me.
Nothing, I swear. Oh, Charles, I swear I did not do anything. You just go get the car.
Not until you answer me. I can't go and get it. She's driven off already.
Thank you.
Hello? Hello? Yes, this is he. The bridge at the bottom of the hill. Yes. Yes, I'll be there right away.